Hey, Roger here. I want to give you a little insider tip on negotiating. We have a lot of that goes on at UMG when we're dealing with utilities, but really every one of us, whether we realize it or not, are negotiating in relationships, in situations where we're selling things or we're buying things from other people. We don't like to call it that because it sounds like a technical, stressful, salesy sort of word, but it's the truth. And we all can learn a lot by paying attention to this concept of negotiation and how we can advance our individual cases in whatever we're doing. And it's more about the attitude that you have going in and the amount of homework that you have gone into before you begin the quote unquote negotiation. There's a concept out there many of you will have heard of. It's all over the internet called BATNA, best alternative to a negotiated agreement. And what it means is that you do your homework up front. You find out as much as you can. And with the internet, you can find out a heck of a lot before you go into any kind of negotiation on the front end. If you're selling a house to somebody, you can learn all sorts of things about the neighborhood. You can learn about the area that the house is in. If you're buying a house, you can learn about the problems. And you want to drill down and just get as much information as you possibly can. And then you never want to go into a negotiation of any kind without having a BATNA. In other words, a plan B. And you develop that, and it creates more of an attitude of success than anything else you could possibly do. If you have a plan B, you're not as invested in the plan A or the thing that you're negotiating. You can be more relaxed. You can take everything in context. And when if they throw you some kind of wild lowball offer or whatever, you can put that in perspective and realize, hey, I really do have another alternative. So I care about working this deal out with you, but I don't care that much, to quote Herb Cohen in The Art of Thinking Big. So it is a very powerful strategy. It's low stress if you think about it. We're not going in, crossing our fingers, knocking on wood, doing all that, hoping we're going to get a great deal. We really do want to go in with any kind of situation, business situation or personal situation, feeling like we've got a good alternative plan B. It's very de-stressing, and it gives you a perspective of reality where you can walk away from deals if things aren't lining up the way that you want. So you can go in with an objective, and that objective is not met, or if those conditions are not met, you don't have to be uncompromising, but you realize, hey, this is as far as I can really afford to go because I really do have a better alternative. And you do need to have a best alternative to what you're negotiating for your own sake. You deserve that. Your family deserves that, and really all involved deserves that. If you can work out a solution with another party in business or otherwise, and it's beneficial to all, it's going to work. And if it's not beneficial to all, it's not going to ultimately work. There's going to be resentment that's caused and displayed. So if you go in with that second best alternative ironed out, if you've done your homework and you believe in that second alternative, not just on a wing and a prayer, but you've studied it enough to know this really is a pretty good alternative if I can't get what I'm after, my objective in this negotiation. So concentrate on that. Do enough information gather enough information on the front end. Formulate that second set of plans that if this first set of plans can't be worked out, this is what I'm going to do. And go in with that frame of mind, and you're going to get a lot more. You're going to win a lot more. Your negotiations are going to be more stress-free, and everybody involved will benefit. See you later.